Brookhaven finally updated and released this bizarre house in the game. Going right here, you can see that this place is really strange, but that's not all, because going right here and clicking this secret button, it opens a hidden passage in the game that going down we have access to a hidden area made by the agency. The light starts flashing like I'm an intruder, and there are a lot of secrets. First, going down here, there's a secret area right here, like a totally hidden graveyard with several graves and more. But that's not all. Going here, right in this part, there's a book right here that, when you pick it up, you can use it here in this part. Using it here, a book on fire just appears. This is the new house in Brookhaven that just launched, but it looks a little bit strange. First, because it's completely abandoned, and second, because there are many secrets in this house. First, going down as far as you can, you'll find a completely secret room, which is really weird because it has a lot of tombstones. But that's not all. Going over here, there are also ghosts like this one, which are pretty strange, but if you go up these two staircases, you'll find this secret button. And over here, there's a bizarre secret. Once I see this, I'll keep going straight, and you'll notice there's a completely hidden room here that you can enter. And when you click this button, look at what happens. This secret even goes down below to this room. This is the Brookhaven rocket. It looks like just a normal house, but it's not. By going up here, in the elevator, you can enter through here. But there are many secrets that I'm sure you've never seen before in Brookhaven. First, by placing a ladder right here, you can climb up to this secret area that I'm sure you've never seen before. It basically has this thing right here, but that's not all, because going down here, there's something much worse down below. First, you're going to click this button here, and as you can see back there, it's basically at 100. And if I go down here, look at what we have. There are basically handprints right here, as if something happened, some invasion in this rocket house in Roblox. In Brookhaven, you can't eliminate players, but actually, you can. However, using this item on the right, it simply doesn't work because the Brookhaven owner disabled its function. But there's only one way to actually eliminate players. To do this, I'll need this lawnmower, and I'll have to find someone who's not playing the game, like this person who just joined the game. I'll approach them holding this item, which allows me to carry them wherever I want. Then, I'll go to the top of the mountain, take this exact drone, and fly to the end of the map. Once I pass this part, I'll drop him right here, Brookhaven, but I can't touch blue. There's just one problem. I can't step on anything because there's blue behind me, and in front of me too.
You won't be able to win.
That's what he thinks. I'll grab this prop, and I need to be careful not to step on the blue, but this is how I'll move forward here. Perfect. Actually, not really, because there's a lot of blue here, but I can just use these props to get across. Perfect.
Alright, now cross the ocean without touching the blue.
This is impossible, because everything here is blue, unless I use this ladder to climb up here. And now that I'm up here, I'll get a boat and drive it. Perfect. I did it.
Okay, that was easy. Now, get the safe from this house without touching the blue.
To do this, I'll go to this side, place a bed right here, and walk through the wall. Now that I'm here, I'll just climb up and take the safe. How to enter banned houses in Brookhaven. For the first method, your friend need to carry you like this. If you're banned from the house, they can still get inside. Another easy way to get unbanned, your friend needs to get a motorcycle. He goes in the front seat, and you go as a passenger. If they enter the house, you can get in as if you're not banned. But if you get off the vehicle, you will be banned again. But the third way to get unbanned from the house is simply the best. In the third method, you need to go to their house and ask to be unbanned. If everything goes well, the person will unban you from their house. In Brookhaven, there are many houses in the game, small houses and even giant ones. But do you know which house is the most insecure house of all? Because every time you get a new house, someone always goes to take your safe, and they will try every way to find it until they finally find it and take your safe. Then that annoying message pops up on the screen. But there is one house that's worse than all the other houses in Brookhaven. This is the least secure house in Brookhaven, because to take the safe from this house, all you have to do is go upstairs, and the safe is right here. Super easy to take. This behind me is the Brookhaven safe, but it has a problem. Many people wants to rob your safe all the time. This is very annoying because every time they take it, a message appears on the screen. But I'll teach you how to protect your safe. Number one, I'm going to place a false safe right here, so people think it's the real one. And this one behind me, I'm going to use this item on the right to protect it, and I'll make it the same color as the wall. Now, if people go to your house, they won't be able to find the real safe, because even if they take this one, it's not the real safe, because the real one is hidden back here. Number two, you need to go to the safe. I need to go to the safe and simply open it. And even if people try to take the safe, they won't be able to do that, because after all, it's already open, and no message appears on the screen. This is the Brookhaven Mall, and it's the most bizarre place of Brookhaven. You might wonder why, but going inside, there are many secrets you've never seen before, hidden in every room of the mall. First, going to this part, we have the ballet area. But what many people don't know is that there are completely secret animations here that you've never seen before. But that's not all. But guys, I noticed that Grimace is right behind me out of nowhere.
Guys, leave a like and subscribe if you love your parents. If you don't leave a like and subscribe, it means you don't love them.
Guys, leave a like and subscribe quickly. Going down here, in this part, we have the model area, but going right here, we have another secret where it says that a player was here who very likely helped build this part of the city. And also, by taking a bed on the right and placing it exactly in this part of Roblox, I will have access to a completely secret location, which is like a secret hideout for you to hide in. Here in Brookhaven, there are many houses in the game, small houses like this one, and even mansions. But one thing that all these houses have is the safe that people always try to take. When they take the safe from your house, it's really annoying because this message pops up on the screen. But do you know which house is the safest house of all in Brookhaven? I'll show you now. This is the safest house of all, because when you go inside, you'll notice there's literally no safe here. Even if you try to find it, it's not here. here, because this house used to have a safe, but it was removed. Brookhaven, but I can't touch green. There's just one problem. Everything around me is green.
You'll never get out of there.
That's what he thinks, but I just need to reach this part right here, and done, I'm out of the green area.
Okay, that was easy. Now go to the pool in that house without touching the green.
But I have an idea. I'll grab this jet and jump right into the pool. Perfect! I did it!
I didn't expect that. But now, climb the entire mountain without touching the green.
To climb this, I'll use a horse, so I'm not touching the green, and just like that, I made it to the top. This is the weirdest house in Brookhaven, but you might wonder why this house, which seems to have nothing wrong, is the most bizarre of all. Well, opening this garage, everything seems normal, right? Actually no, because clicking on this item, this gate simply opens, giving access to the underground part of the house, which has many secrets. But what you probably didn't know is that, right below me, there is a completely secret room that you've never seen before, and getting there is very easy. To have access to the lower part of the house, first, I'll go to this part, where under the table, we have a secret button. Clicking right here will open this secret location. On the right, I'll take the money, and holding it in my hand, I can go down here, because the lasers won't touch me if I'm holding this money. This is the White House in Brookhaven, and everything seems normal, right? Actually no, because this house has many secrets hidden inside that no one has seen until now. The first one, I have to go to this part, and here we have a secret button. By pressing this button, it opens this part, allowing you to access the upper level of the White House. But the most bizarre thing about this house is down below. First, I have to go to this part of the house, and here in the back, there's a secret button that I can press. Pressing it gives me access to the safe, and by clicking this button, I can go back here. This is the Brookhaven mansion, and going right here, everything seems normal, right? But actually no, because this house has a very bizarre secret inside that I'm sure you've never seen before. First, I'll need to go to this part, and here we have a secret tunnel that you can enter, and you'll be completely hidden inside this cave. But that's not all, because going to this part of the house, there's something even worse hidden down here. First, I'll need to go to this part of the house and start training right here. If I keep training, a secret passage will open, and inside here, we have the mansion's secret safe. Things you should never do in Brookhaven. Number 1, never invite someone to your house, just to ban them, because that person might get revenge on you in the future by throwing you into the void or inviting you to their house, just to ban you. Number 2, never be rude to someone, because one day that person might get very rich and will get revenge on you. Number 3, never crash into someone else's car, because that person might get really angry and start chasing you in Roblox. Here in Brookhaven, there are many houses in the game, big houses like this one, and also small houses. But do you know which one is the smallest house of all in Brookhaven? Because I can guarantee it's not this house here, and not even the submarine house. Even though the submarine house seems very small, going inside, you can see it's actually quite large, even though the outside looks small. But the smallest house in all of Brookhaven, I will show you right now. These are the 2 smallest houses in Brookhaven, but this one here wins, because you can see from above that it is actually smaller. Things that no one does in Brookhaven. Number 1, people don't get houses at the hotel anymore, because this house right here is much smaller compared to the other houses in Brookhaven that you can get for free on the right. Number 2, no one uses these cars anymore, because, well, they are very basic and don't have anything special, while there are plenty of other cars on the right that are free and much better. Number 3, no one stays at the Brookhaven campsites anymore, because they've been forgotten, and I haven't seen anyone using them in the game for a long time. This is the weirdest house in Brookhaven, but then you wonder why. Going into this house, you might think there's nothing unusual about it, right? But actually no, because if you go to the elevator, there's a completely secret area. Well, actually not so secret, but it has a very weird secret that I'm sure you've never seen before. First, I'm going to grab the bed on the right and go down the elevator. After that, I'm going to place the bed on the ceiling and basically climb up. You can see that, well, I am in a secret place that I shouldn't have access in Brookhaven.